5 weirdest foods in the world. Number 5. Surströmming from Sweden. Surströmming is a traditional Swedish dish made of Baltic herring that's fermented in brine for months. What sets it apart is its overpowering smell, often described as a mix of rotten eggs, vinegar, and ammonia. Traditionally, it's eaten with thin flatbread called tunnbröd, along with boiled potatoes and onions to balance the intense flavor. For locals, it's a cultural symbol and a unique culinary experience. But for outsiders, it often becomes a test of endurance. Number 4. Balut from Philippines. Balut is a fertilized duck egg with a partially developed embryo inside, typically between 14 to 21 days old when it's boiled and eaten. The dish is a popular street food in the Philippines and parts of Southeast Asia, often enjoyed with a sprinkle of salt, chili, or vinegar. The experience of eating balut is not just about taste, but texture, from the broth inside the shell to the soft yolk and tender embryo. While it might seem shocking to some, it's valued as a source of protein and is believed to have aphrodisiac properties in Filipino culture. Number 3. Casu Marzu from Italy. Casu Marzu, which translates to rotten cheese, is a Sardinian sheep milk cheese that's famous or infamous for containing live maggots. The maggots are introduced intentionally to ferment the cheese further, breaking down its fats to create a creamy texture and a sharp, unique taste. The cheese is often eaten with Sardinian flatbread and a glass of strong red wine. While some savor the maggots as part of the experience, others remove them before eating. Interestingly, the cheese has been banned by the European Union for health reasons, but it remains a beloved local delicacy for those who seek it out. Number 2. Escamoles from Mexico. Escamoles are ant larvae harvested from the roots of agave and maguey plants in Mexico. Known as insect caviar, these tiny eggs have been consumed since the Aztec era and considered a delicacy in Mexican cuisine. They have a nutty and buttery flavor with a slightly crunchy texture when cooked. Escamoles are often sautéed with butter, garlic, and spices and served in tacos or alongside guacamole. For adventurous foodies, they represent a sustainable and protein-rich ingredient with deep historical significance. Number 1. Hakaral from Iceland. Hakaral is a traditional Icelandic dish made from Greenland shark that's fermented and dried to make it edible. Greenland sharks are toxic when fresh due to high levels of urea and trimethylamine oxide, so the meat undergoes a months-long fermentation process to remove these toxins. After fermenting, it's hung to dry for several more months, resulting in a chewy texture and an ammonia-like smell. For Icelanders, hakaral is an important part of their culinary heritage, often served in small cubes during festivals like Árblát, a midwinter celebration. Visitors are encouraged to pair it with a shot of Brennivin to make the experience more palatable.